It's been over 3 weeks since I last posted. I've had a terrible cold. I basically got a bit of a sore throat the night I last posted. The following day I felt okay, so I went to my knitting group as normal, but then started to feel a bit off later in the day. The day after that, it became a full-on cold. I started taking cold and flu remedy that night to try and help, but I was still pretty much out of it for 4 days. I can't take my ADHD med at the same time as flu and cold remedies. They don't mix. But it was a good thing because then it meant I was in procrastination mode and happy to rest, which was obviously the best thing when you're trying to get over a cold. But after that 4 days, I thought I better start taking my med again, and I was feeling better, so it felt like the right time. Since then, in the last couple of weeks, I've just been bothered by this persistent tickly cough. It was really bad for the first week. It's just sort of lingered for the last week or so. It's meant my energy levels are not back to where they usually would be, so I haven't been able to do a lot. I've ended up missing panto rehearsals, acting class, some of my theatre group sessions. When I did start going back to things, I was finding that I was too tired too quickly. When I have had a bit more energy at home, I have tried to get on with my book publication stuff. I finally figured out what was going on with my website and my mailing list, so I feel like I've got that sorted. The website still needs some design, but I can get on with that easily enough. I've continued setting up my books on KDP, but I've run into a couple of problems. I'm not sure how to solve one of them, and the deadlines for having my books ready for publication is soon looming. I actually took the decision this morning to push my book launch back a month. It's a shame, but actually there's lots of positive reasons to do so. I'm not going to stress myself out when I've got inevitable problems. It gives me more time to finish my book cover, which I only actually got to start last night. And there's absolutely no chance of me getting the audiobook recorded for the end of October original publication date. This way I can hopefully get that sorted for my new date as well. Yes, the new date for my book launch is the 30th of November. That gives me another month to get things sorted. Anyway, I hope you've all been well. And if you have had all these germs, I hope they've not bothered you too much.